My name is Niko and I'm a sophomore in agriculture and biosystems engineering. And something about me that got me into ag and biosystems engineering is that my grandpa actually owns a farm, and so I would visit the farm a bunch. And then when I was younger, I participated in a group called Water Rocks here at Iowa State that got me exposed to the problem of water quality at a young age. Yeah, I would say a Water Rocks experience that stood out when I was younger was I was in a video where we went to a creek, and for the creek, it was really nasty, obviously, because of all the runoff, and we talked about all the pollution and all the fertilizers and whatnot that runs off into the creek from fields, and that really stood out with me, and it was just something that I'll always remember. So this summer I had an internship with Dr. Helmers in the Ag, Water, and Land Conservation Lab, and so for this lab, we would go out and we'd collect samples for subsurface drainage systems, and then we would test them for phosphorus and other nutrients, so then we could keep track of what all is in our water and how it is affecting the growth of the plants and whatnot. And then also in the lab, I was actually able to work multiple grad students projects, so I got like a vast idea of different water quality issues. So one of them is drainage water recycling, which is a system which reuses irrigation water. And so I got to look at what the plan is for this grad student's project and see what all it is that he's trying to do in it, and then just see the ins and outs of it. I'm really interested in not having just a normal engineering firm job, because I want to do more, if that's a good way to put it. I want to make more of a difference in that, and that's what really led me to come into this field, is that it seemed like something that I could put time into and make a change with it. So I'm hoping to at least get my master's and then possibly pursue a PhD after that to work in academia maybe, and then work in a research lab. But I'm hoping to do more than just a normal engineering firm. Well, as a young person, I think that it falls more on my shoulders than anybody else to address the problem, because as time goes on, it's only going to get worse and worse, and ultimately it's going to be young people who have to deal with it in the end, who are going to have to really face the consequences of it. So that just keeps me motivated to try and find an answer and to try and address the challenge and the problem that's at hand. I would say the same thing to other young people and policymakers, in that we don't have a whole lot of time. The hypoxia dead zone in the Gulf of Mexico, we kept they would put targets for what to hit for the nutrients, and the reduction never happened. They just pushed it back more and more years. The target got farther and farther back, and that's still what's happening. So if we continue to act like we have all the time in the world, we'll eventually run out of that time, and it'll be too late for us to actually try and make a change. So I would tell them that we need to act now, and we need to start doing various actions to address the problem that we have.